What if one man could? What if one man could convince millions of people scattered across the world that they were destined for greatness? What if one man dared to tell an oppressed people that they were not inferior, that they were not victims, that they were descendants of kings and queens? His name was Marcus Garvey. To some, he was a prophet. To others, he was dangerous. But whether loved or hated, his message shook the world. And more than a century later, his words still echo across Africa. Marcus Mosiah Garvey was born in Jamaica on August 17, 1887. At the time, Jamaica remained under British colonial rule. The legacy of slavery still haunted the island. Opportunities for black people were limited. Poverty was widespread, and racial hierarchy shaped everyday life. Yet even as a young boy, Garvey noticed something. The people who looked like him worked the hardest, but possessed the least power. Unlike many children around him, Garvey developed a deep love for reading. Books became his window into the world. History fascinated him. Politics fascinated him. Power fascinated him. And slowly, he began asking dangerous questions. Why were black people oppressed? Why were Africans colonized? Why did others rule while his people struggled? The answers would change his life forever. As a young man, Garvey traveled extensively. He worked throughout Central America. He witnessed exploitation, racism, economic inequality, and everywhere he went, he saw the same pattern. Black people built nations, yet remained excluded from power. The realization disturbed him, but it also inspired him. Because Garvey believed something profound. If oppression was organized, then liberation could be organized too. At the beginning of the 20th century, nearly all of Africa was controlled by European empires. Britain, France, Belgium, Portugal, Germany. Millions of Africans lived under foreign rule. For Garvey, this was unacceptable. He believed black people everywhere shared a common destiny, whether in Africa, the Caribbean, the Americas, or beyond. He believed they were one people, and he intended to unite them. In 1914, Marcus Garvey founded an organization that would change history, the Universal Negro Improvement Association, the UNIA. Its mission was revolutionary: to unite people of African descent worldwide, to build economic power, to restore dignity, and to reconnect black people with Africa. At a time when many were taught to feel ashamed of their identity, Garvey preached pride. His message spread rapidly. Thousands became tens of thousands. Tens of thousands became millions. Soon, Marcus Garvey was leading the largest black movement the world had ever seen. His speeches electrified audiences. His words inspired hope. He told people, "You are somebody. You matter. Your history matters. Your future belongs to you." And people listened. But Garvey wanted more than speeches. He wanted action, real power, economic power. In 1919, he launched one of the most ambitious projects of his era. The Black Star Line, a shipping company owned by black people. The vision was enormous: trade, business, connection, independence. Garvey believed that true freedom required economic control, not dependency, ownership. Millions embraced the dream. For the first time, many believed they could build institutions of their own, businesses of their own, a future of their own. The Black Star became more than a company. It became a symbol of possibility, a symbol of self-determination, a symbol that would later inspire nations, including Ghana itself. As Garvey's influence expanded, powerful people became concerned. His movement stretched across continents. His followers numbered in the millions. His speeches challenged existing systems. His message promoted independence, pride, self-reliance, and unity. To supporters, he was a liberator. To critics, he was a threat. Eventually, Garvey found himself under intense scrutiny. Controversy surrounded the Black Star Line. Political pressure increased. Legal battles followed. In 1925, he was imprisoned. The movement suffered. And years later, he was deported from the United States. Many assumed his influence would disappear. They were wrong. Although Marcus Garvey never ruled a nation, his ideas inspired those who would. Across Africa, young activists studied his writings. One of them was a young man from the Gold Coast, a man named Kwame Nkrumah. Nkrumah openly acknowledged Garvey's influence. So did many others. The dream of African unity, the dream of self-determination, the dream of economic independence, all carried traces of Garvey's vision. Decades after Garvey first spoke of liberation, African nations began winning independence, one after another. Colonial empires started collapsing. New flags rose, new governments emerged. Although Garvey did not live to see most of it, his ideas helped shape the future. Today, Marcus Garvey remains one of the most influential figures in Black history. His words continue to inspire, his vision continues to spark debate, and his message remains relevant. Because the questions he asked still matter. Who controls wealth? Who controls opportunity? Who controls the future? Marcus Garvey believed that no people could rise without believing in themselves first. That dignity begins with identity. That unity creates strength. And that freedom requires self-confidence. More than a century later, the dream remains unfinished, but it remains alive. Marcus Garvey never became president. He never commanded an army. He never ruled an empire. Yet he changed the thinking of millions. He taught a generation to stand taller, to dream bigger, and to believe that Africa's future belonged to Africans. Because sometimes the most powerful revolution begins in the mind.
Mama mani wa dile la ta, ne ma duwe la dile la ta.